3 years sounds about right, in all honesty. You know, they can't do Pony alone. I can't argue with that. So, let's go ahead and move on to our next bit, which is the new episode. So, who's ready for that?
Let's do it.
Viva Las Pegasus. Viva Las Pegasus.
Viva Pegasus. Whatever. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get things reoriented here and bring up the commentary. I gotta admit though, it was
my phone's going up. Yes, this is commentary. How can I help you?
You suck, you jacket. Okay, no. Alright, then let's see here. We've got to obviously put in a different image here because we can. I swear I found another really good... Oh, yes, perfect. Just keep watching, get dizzy.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so is everybody here ready for the a new episode?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, other than Blank, but yeah. Alright, let's get started then.
The map is sending us where?
Las Pegasus?
But Las Pegasus is a wild vacation spot. It's just one big party.
All those lights and sounds, not to mention the crowds. Oh, just the thought of it is overwhelming.
I know Las Pegasus doesn't seem like either of your cups of tea, but I have total faith you wouldn't have been called unless you were the perfect ponies for the job.
Probably not as bad as we think. It can't just be a loud, obnoxious party all the time, right?
Applejack?
What is the phrase that we say?
I like the transition a little bit more, just something pop.
Yep.
Pop. Oh, look, we're here. Okay, gotta turn it down a bit.
Yeah, honestly, what's rule of fiction? Do not say, it cannot be as bad as I think.
Second rule of fiction: never tell your parents. Okay, so
I will say that one of the I did like this episode. I do wish we could have gotten a little bit more of Las Pegasus, but I guess the idea is that pretty much we know it's Las Vegas, and I guess the main point was to deal with this one hotel.
well, that's probably the biggest one that they had, or for some reason they were able to narrow it down to it.
Yeah, because I mean that's the whole thing. It's like
There's a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel in here. I think it's pretty big.
yeah, and that's the whole thing. Is like they sure got lucky that they picked this hotel.
The map, then so do I.
I don't know, maybe the map's gotten a little bit better about pinpointing things.
Of course, we have to find it first.
I gotta admit, the posters in the background, the posters were actually pretty cool in the background. They actually reference real Las Vegas posters. No, I gotta admit, this was mentioned several times, but yeah, the eyes of the two yeah, ugh. The Siegfried and Roy knockoffs, yeah.
And that's our Trump pony.
Wow, this glad name sure seems impressive.
No, it's Trump this.
It is a little embarrassing, but the crowd seemed to like it.
Seriously, that's the one thing that started doing it.
God.
Yeah.
Are you trying to cough or are you trying to laugh?
Thank you for coming.
Maybe he's
Both.
maybe he's trying to be crafty.
I'm what you might
Well,
call a
also, he is the combination of Elvis, Donald Trump, and every Vegas owner that has a casino.
It's an honor to have you here.
I have to admit you're not the type of pony I expected to find in Las Pegasus.
Well, my guests may be looking for lights, music, and parties, but working hard and making friends is how I turn this hotel into what it is.
Working hard, making friends, and telling people that there's 2 for 1
liar.
specials.
Excuse
He
me.
is lying through his teeth, and that false southern accent just makes it all the more realistic.
Actually, no, he's telling the truth. He is making friends. The only problem is he's pitting them against each other as well.
He makes friends like the Empire made clones. They made them, then they dropped them like they were nothing.
I'm just about to do my
By the way, I like this one. One of the faces out of this episode got definitely became a meme.
Problem to find.
Which
Just
one?
that Applejack just sort of one of Applejack's like just what the hell face. Shit. Like I've seen a few here. It's like one's going like that really baffles my apples. That really barks my dogs.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
only a couple of those. Damn, I thought there were more than that. All right.
Let me. I'm gonna see if I can find
You hear
that
that,
anyway.
people? Make more.
If I'm looking at the tag for the ones that are tagged Viva Las Pegasus,
Now, don't think
and that was on page.
I'm just gonna keep on
crap,
getting
which page am I on? I'm
my
on
new
6, so
friend,
5.
Applejack and Fluttershy.
Alright, well, that shouldn't take me too long here.
If this pony calls you friend, you're welcome backstage anytime. I owe in my entire...
LSKM,
Shit.
Bark
Well, let's leave
My
it.
Dogs is a reference to whenever it was just for sidekicks, and she said, my dog's looking at to hooves.
I've never seen a pink prairie dog
Kind
before.
of like some people say,
I like the
Ah,
folks that come
my
here
feet are
with a
sore.
unique experience.
only in a countryism.
What the hell?
I
Did-
like the folks that come here to have a
Did it just try to give you an ad?
Yes,
I don't know if it
is.
tried to or what, but it just completely fuzzed out the video here for me.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, for me, I'm just seeing black.
Yeah, I'm
I have an
reloading
ad.
I'm reloading it right now here. Okay, I think it was about 5 minutes
Oh
in.
god.
Wow, I think I have to reload the page myself, too.
I am reloading the page.
This is overwhelming.
Well, this is why you try and find something that doesn't have an ad service.
Oh, for crying out!
Although it is-
Do you know how much crap I went through just to find one that was the audio was barely more than a whisper?
Oh god.
I got rabbits.
somebody took that same Applejack face and put, "Oh, why don't you take a seat right over there?"
Ah,
Seems to be getting along just fine.
Ladies and gentle ponies.
Oh god, and one of the Fluttershy faces too.
I know you've come to this fair city to be
You really think
entertained,
someone would
and
do
I
that
assure you
just to
there
go
is
on the
nothing
internet
more
and tell
entertaining
lies?
Oh,
than
no.
the acrobatics in
Yes,
Madman's
yes, they
Parade
would.
Fantastique. Now, I suppose that might be true if it weren't for the existence and far superiorly entertaining presence of these show-stopping exotic animal acts
And
that
they heard the
play
sounds of
fantastic
Flim and
music.
Flam and were triggered.
These voices sound
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
They sure do.
Sorry, I'm just.
oh, they don't sound familiar. They're freaking.
By the way, Britney Spears poster in the background.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
One other thing I found here, since spoilers are pretty much okay, at the end of the episode where Gladmane is basically freaking out and he's banging on the window. I like it. Somebody put a GIF up where it says, "I'm in a glass case of emotion."
Oh yeah, I saw that before the show. That was hilarious.
Well, they certainly don't seem to be getting along. I suppose we've been brought here to help them.
Absolutely not.
We have not been here to help them. Screw them. I will sooner turn my apples to oranges.
I know you and the rest of the Apple family have had
Aren't
your
you cousin
issues
with the
them,
oranges? Not helping.
but they're definitely having trouble.
I still say no.
Solving a friendship problem is important.
Denny Mao!
no matter
Denny Mao!
who's having it.
Well, of course that's true.
Someone did bring up a good point. Applejack has been given Discord for flooding her
I'm
fields.
sorry you had to see that.
Let's
I
see,
don't
Princess
know why, but
Luna
those two
for
been
being
fighting ever since they got
a
here.
Nightmare
I
Moon,
thought
but
giving
that's a
them these
given.
jobs might help,
So
but
she
I
said
guess
she
it
wouldn't
just
make
made
friends with
matters worse.
anybody that's wronged
I
her.
know those ponies.
I
You're
think
better
there's
off
at least a
with
few
them
other people besides
Two
Flim
men
and Flam
together
that have
will
wronged
keep
you
the
and you
hook
are
right
friends
up
with.
under you.
I'd leave it alone.
Flam's
This,
such a show pony, and Flam has such a head for business.
I mean, how quickly would the show end if it's just like, I'm not helping them, and they leave? That's the end.
Speaking of which,
Oh
I
no,
better get
she
back to work.
does the whole thing
Y'all
of,
enjoy your stay,
until
now, you hear?
my butt starts ringing, I cannot
Pretty
leave
sure
this
you should
place.
let Flim and Flam.
And I'm pretty sure there's another friendship
I
problem
still
here,
laugh
and
that
I'm
there's a
gonna
Mind
sit
Freak
this on
poster in
top
this
of
whole
the
thing.
There's gotta be another problem anywhere, somewhere, anywhere, any problem. I will take anything.
try to get me to reconcile.
And then
with
she
my
realizes, oh my god, glad
brother.
the head
I
boss
don't
is the
believe
problem.
I have one of those. No,
I have a
don't.
brother.
Me.
Actually, I do admit I really liked how they brought the whole
So smart.
the rivalry from the
No trouble
comics
becoming a
into
big
this as
success
well.
on his own.
Oh yeah, I
He's the
remember
greatest
that
sales pony
comic.
that ever
It
lived,
was a
of
fun
course.
one.
Just ask him.
But do you
He'll tell
know
all
what
about
they've also done in the
Sure,
comics?
we could work out your differences
What's that?
if you just sat down and talked to
See,
each
ponies and
I'm
mermaids,
speaking to that pony again.
completely different from what we saw here.
Ha.
Continuity.
And there, oh, DDR pony, that was awesome.
Ah!
Da, da,
Stamp
da, da,
on the
da.
ground, jump up, move it all around, tap da da da.
You don't pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Second,
all the
I know you would do
time.
so.
All right, relax it. Let's keep the episode commenting going.
Acrobatic magic.
It's acromagic.
Ta-da!
Ah, that was awesome.
Blending genres.
Seriously, that Tada bunny was perfect.
Shouldn't some pony do something?
I do feel sorry for the rabbit though.
They started working here.
Oh, hey, Scooter from the
If they
Muppet
stopped
Show.
shouting at each other, we could take the show on tour. They'd be way more successful than staying at Gladmane's.
Now that sounds like a real friendship problem.
That looks like a real friendship problem. Anything is better than having to deal with their crap.
It's supposed to be a pink prairie dog pyramid. It's alliterated.
Yeah, for that only, I would say you need the two white ones on top or next to each other to make it actually look like something.
You are driving me crazy.
Yell at me anymore and my cheekbones will get more flushed!
But we just can't seem to agree on anything anymore.
Seriously, I get that they're supposed to be emulating Siegfried and Roy's faces, but wow, just something about it that freaks me the hell out.
Two friendship problems in the same theater? Now we're talking.
Yay! This is what they get for not bringing me in the show for longer than an episode at a time.
Well, I don't count Flim and Flam since those two not being friends isn't a
Also, the
problem.
Gordon Ramsay pony is back.
Gladmane. Sounds like he's better off with them fighting.
Actually, the other pony's problems seem to be good for Gladmane too. Both the trapeze show and
Okay, at this point, this is when I was wondering, why in the world is Gladmane not like a Bond villain thing? He's Gladmane, he turns to life of crime. Seriously, I mean, just Gladmane, the whole casino thing going on, it just looks so ripe for a Bond parody of some sort.
I tell you, if Gladmane is your friend, you are welcome backstage. But if you are speaking of him poorly, you leave.
Gladmane is the kindest, most gentle,
Most compassionate pony I've ever known.
my problem.
Is
It's
with
with
him.
I just can't figure it. The only pony who benefits from all this feuding is Gladmane. But by all accounts, he's the best friend any of these ponies have.
Well, Bernard, that adorable bunny from the Acrobat's hat, claims that every morning Gladmane tells the director that the star wants control of the show, and every afternoon tells the star that the director wants to get rid of her. But neither is true. And the flying prairinos, the pink prairie dog family, say Gladmane keeps changing their
Well,
attitude,
apparently there's a
and
little bit of
there's
sad
no
news
way
that I
to
just
do
got
it.
some information on just now.
Talk about friendship.
Apparently,
So,
apparently Midwest Brony Fest,
But how can
Oh,
I
yeah.
get the pony to believe
yeah,
that
it's
we
apparently
Yeah, I heard.
canceled out. Yeah, it's shut down.
oh,
Gee,
oh
if
wow.
only there was a pony
And I
who
was
knew
there
how to
this
trick
year.
a
It
trickster.
was last year. No, wait, it was this year. I was there for 2 years. It was awesome. It's sad that it's no longer around.
Fine. Guess
Yeah,
Flim and Flam and
apparently
Flam
just
back together might be why
yeah,
we're here.
it's hard to say what exactly happened, but yeah.
Sorry if I don't take the word.
But yeah, and look, they are recommending to try going to Crystal Fair in St. Louis instead, but yeah.
how can you be
Just sad to
sure
see
it's
another
because
con
of
go like
yours?
that, but
Because the only problem I
I guess it happens eventually.
Same here, Buster.
Do either of you even know what you're fighting over?
Glad
What?
you let me know that X.
Okay, now I remember what something else I was gonna say
But not a
today
single
was.
good idea.
But for like,
Gladman assured me this
what's it, Brony and all that.
eternal
What's
fool
that?
here thinks I couldn't sell
Amazingly enough, I somehow avoided running out of gas today.
Why'd you believe Gladman when he said you did?
Funny thing, the only thing I somehow missed out of all the news stories that broke yesterday was the fact that a pipeline busted in Alabama and that was affecting me here.
Oh, wow, that is...
Wow.
How do you miss something like that?
I don't know, because I saw like everything else that came out that day. And it's just like, and then somehow I didn't realize that till this morning, and I realized my gas tank, I had maybe like 50 miles left.
Oh boy.
Luckily, apparently all the gas stations that ran out of gas were all like over near where I worked, over where I live. Apparently we got plenty.
Oh, that's good luck.
Thinking what I am.
Yeah.
Hope you filled up your tank.
And I did, and amazingly enough, I even filled up it. Apparently Costco was able to keep prices down. They didn't have to come up like everybody else.
Wow.
That is assuming you two are willing
Either that or they weren't quick enough to raise them.
Yeah.
What's all the fuss now? It's the grand matriarch of the rich family. Impossibly rich. She's one of the wealthiest ponies in Equestria.
Well, why didn't some pony tell me? You know how I like to give
A
VIP
con man
gifts
trying to
my
con a con man.
Well,
That's a TV show I want to say, but I don't know.
Ah, don't worry about it. You just have to remember that they provide leverage.
No, I was thinking something more with a white collar.
Hire away any pony she wants.
Leverage was a better show, and we all know it.
I love it here. My
Yeah, like
brother on the other half.
fake white collar. Yeah, that's a big.
What an honor this
Well, looks like he's a hunk of burning rage.
Excellent job showing you around. But
Hunka burning ray.
You know what's the one thing I have not been able to figure out what in the world name is supposed to be on that Britney Spears knockoff poster.
Ms. Rich. She saves the energy other ponies spend talking out loud and uses it to make more money. She'd love a personal tour. Say in about an hour. Well, that sounds right, Clint. And if you can break away,
It almost looks like it says Dritnich or Drinch.
ready.
Behold the Drinch.
Sure, this is a good idea.
Absolutely.
Gladman is one fish that's hooked but good.
I sure hope you two know what you're doing.
Better question: how in the bloody heck did they get that much hair under that little wig?
Can't argue with that.
You know, after the sirens were literally able to hide giant things of hair in hoodies, I no longer question it.
Yeah.
Except it's Equestrian, so magic shut the hell up.
There you go.
True. Oh, and we're having a Full Metal Alchemist moment here.
And all it'll take is a little sales punch like this. Hey there, friends. Oh, if you think my
Hey friends, somebody give me a lozenge. Oh,
By the way, those two ponies that
Yeah,
the Taurus ponies.
yeah.
The tall one and the short one.
The
Oh,
ones
the
that,
fat and the thin one.
now that you mention
well, basically the ones that are I guess are from like, I guess we've already had it established with Minneapolis.
no matter how rich
Mm-hmm.
and I sure wouldn't want
Yeah, Minneapolis is Bonafide version.
consider staying here.
Which, by the way, every time I hear something Apple, I know it has to be the Apple family because of how big it is.
And look, showgirls.
And last but not least, Miss Rich,
Well, they were there.
in my crown. Impossibly wants you to know she's very impressed.
I gotta admit, that is a hilarious name for it. Impossibly rich.
Oh, and why is that?
Well, let's see. We have filthy rich, spoiled rich.
But it's impossibly rich. It's impossible for her to be rich.
Join any competitor.
Truth be told,
Well, you see, I have a trick
given what
around
we
my
have for
people.
pony names, anything is
It all
possible.
has to do with how I handle my employees. And how is that? well, like friends, of course. And I treat every one of my employees with the kindness they deserve.
I treat him with
I'm
wonderful.
looking at you, and yes, you can con the con.
Nothing else?
You can't.
Nope.
It just depends on who the better con is.
But you know all about friendship, don't you?
There is not a con.
You knew the whole time?
You know all the phrase.
I'd have thought you'd hit the road by now.
Whether we were able to fool you or not, you can't just go on keeping ponies from getting along. It's just mean.
Now, maybe it is.
It's mean and horrible, and I will slap a bitch.
Unlike your pathetic little punk. I practically invented the high roller hustle. But I suppose I should be impressed.
I practically invented it, like every other con game.
My success. It takes a lot of work keeping every pony fighting. But as long as I keep them convinced that I'm their only friend, all of Las Pegasus will be mine. You can't trick a confession out of a pony like me. I am always one step ahead.
Well, you better check your hooves, because you just stepped in a confession.
Okay, Photoshop with that trickster smile was hilarious.
Flamin' Flam told us you'd see right through the fake rich pony.
Oh.
And that once you did, you wouldn't be able to resist.
You see right through it like it was glass.
Part of the plan.
Seriously, that is actually a really well or something that a lot of people do, especially with what was it? Like the sensors that did for like Animaniacs did with the Fox sensors. They would always have these really ridiculous jokes that they know would never, ever, ever clear. So that way they would hide the stuff that we end up talking about nowadays in stuff, so it didn't look as bad.
Glad Main has left the building.
They threw out a bigger fish that you couldn't help notice.
I guess the movie wasn't on the fritz after all.
I gotta give them credit though. They literally have not left the building, and they already took out a statue and took him out as management. That has got to be the quickest I've ever seen any business react to
And
that.
if it weren't for you wanting to show even those two con ponies kindness, we never would have been able to trick the trickster.
Oh shit! I've been caught. I'm now out of a job already.
Neither the cheating skills to good use.
In fact, we like to think of it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Emphasis on the once.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you think?
While this establishment undergoes a slight change in management, my brother and I want to assure you that it remains
Oh no, they're doing opportunity again.
entertainment, which is why we invite each and every one of you.
We have opportunity at this very hotel.
Fantastic Theater at half the normal cost of admission. And while you're appreciating this historic venue, totally devoid of performance of any kind, we invite you to use the wonder of your own imaginations to fill the space at no additional charge.
I gotta give it to him. I'm more amazed that worked.
And you know what? And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. AJ cannot get mad at him. Here's the reason why. They flat out told everybody, hey, there's nothing here. All you can do is use your imagination, but we'll only charge you half price for it.
No, you gotta remember, they said they can use their imagination for free. They'll charge them half price. They'll charge them half price to go into the place.
Yeah, they literally told you there's going to be nothing here.
There's nothing here. We'll charge you half price to get in, and you can use your imaginations for free. It's just like, wow.
They were honest con ponies. They at least said, hey, they ain't anything here, but you can get in for half the price.
They were con ponies, and they did a good job of it. All right, so everybody, your thoughts on the episode, and remember that after this, after we get everybody's thoughts here, we're going to jump in the general chat for a quick moment, allow other people that want to voice their opinion on the episode a couple of moments to do so. So,
okay, one question for the episode.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you play that game?
The only thing I can think of at the moment, I bet you anything, it's a giant, like a hamster ball deal that's stuck in the machine. You basically run as fast as you can to see how fast you can go without tripping.
Actually, that does make sense, because that would be the equivalency of us just having the hammer and the bell.
Yeah, right? That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or they're literally selling ponies in the machine and you just have to win enough tickets to get it.
Oh my god.
You shall soon be my waifu. As soon as I win enough tickets.
I was gonna say, the win a girlfriend game.
Yep.
Wow.
In Equestria, even winning a girlfriend is easier.
The conning the con, that is... Wow.
Alright, anybody else want to throw in their 2 cents?
I honestly think this is one of the best episodes to have for, like, in reintroducing the map idea, because it's been busted and not working properly for a while, and to show, yes, this is still a thing, and it's still going to be what we use as a plot device. It ain't gone yet, so that's also continuity and saying, hey, this is still part of the status quo, unlike every other season where we had a different way of things, the plot's going.
Actually, thinking about it, it makes me wonder if in the next couple episodes before we get to the season finale, we already got Fluttershy and Applejack, we got Rarity and Pinkie Pie, so obviously Twilight and Rainbow Dash would be the only 2 left to do something on the map.
We've also had we've also had Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash.
Yeah,
he's talking about this. He's talking about this season.
Yeah, this season. And
but the actions that directly caused Gabby to come to Equestria because delivering letter from Gilda to Rainbow Dash and had Bolton Cutie Mods.
Oh, apparently there is an episode that is going to have Twilight and Rainbow Dash. And okay, enough. We don't want to spoil too many things in this chat. Jeez.
No, Sand is saying, please be this, so Sand is making stuff up.
Oh, he's not really... Okay, yeah, just be careful. We don't want to do spoilers in the chat. We are trying to avoid said spoilers. No, before we move on, is there anything else anybody wants to chime in here real fast? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the general chat real fast, get their thoughts, opinions on the episode. Then we will come back and continue on with our videos. Hello, general chat.
Generally speaking.
Okay, we'll start off with Coldust. What are your thoughts on the new episode?
Well, my thoughts are simply, okay, there's still another episode that went by. There are no toasters. I'm seriously concerned. Like, seriously. Like, where are all the toasters? I have scoured so many episodes, so many kitchen shots. Oh, wait. I've got an idea. Okay. Do you guys remember the episode whenever they were, the Trade Me episode? The one with the trading stuff.
Right.
Are there any toasters in there?
Probably not, no. I think you're going to have to give up the fact that they probably didn't toast their things, unfortunately.
But toast exists!
It exists to us. It is now a human creation that only exists to us. It is our burden to bear, for we can only be the toasties.
No, there's toast in the show. We see toast.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Okay, they pan fry the toast. It's original toast. You don't have a toaster, you just put it on a pan and sizzle it on both sides with a pat of butter.
That's not toast, that's grilled cheese without the cheese.
No, that's toast, man. I mean, they call it a toasted grilled cheese, for crying out loud. Toasted.
I did look up YouTube tutorials on how to make toast without a toaster, and they did say that, but I feel like a toaster should exist. Okay, we've got all kinds of other modern gubbins and stuff in the show, but we don't have toasters.
Modern gubbins?
Yeah, gubbins. You know, stuff.
Okay. Well, anyway, other than a severe lack of spring-induced heat coils, how did you think of the episode?
Oh, it was good.
How about you, CC?
I noticed that at minute 23, at 14 seconds, in the third frame, that there was no toaster.
Ah. Well, that's definitely a disappointment.
Indeed. 10 out of 10, this episode was disappointing because there's no
Are you
freaking
kidding me?
toasters.
Alright, and we do have to get his opinion, guys. Come on. Alright, and Sonic! You got a quick moment of reprieve here. Quickly, your thoughts.
Well, I really enjoyed the episode. I loved seeing Lost Pegasus and everything, and I'm glad to see that unlike other villains like Starlight or Discord, Flam, well, they reformed just to help expose Gladmane, but then it was right back to their old con artist ways.
Well, Rule 63 Gladmare is now official. Sonic, run! Run before they mute you!
Right, I'm out of here.
You idiots, you don't say you were out of there. You just run.
Okay. Anyways, one thing to note too is we do actually have the inclusion of vacuum cleaners, but no toasters. Come on, I would have expected vacuum cleaners to be like, an afterthought, maybe.
Well, how about instead of trying to look forward, look back? There is the episode where Sweetie Belle made breakfast, and it's very stated that she made.
We looked at that one.
There is no toaster in that kitchen.
But she made
I used
toast.
To wonder how she. Yes, I used to wonder how she could screw up toast that badly, but now I know.
And knowing is half the battle. All right. Well, I gotta get back into the main chat here. So thank you for your opinions as well as Sonic. And
wait, Circuit.
Yes.
Do you have a toaster?
Yes.
What brand
Are
is
you
it?
sure?
It is a glorious toaster. It is double wide. We can put artisan bread in it.
Is it
What
Westinghouse?
I don't know. It's just something from Wally World that the lever already broke off and we had to glue it on.
That sucks. You should have gone with Westinghouse. You've never had that problem with the Westinghouse toaster.
I should have gone with anything outside of Walmart, but now unfortunately I had to think cheap. What are you gonna do? Alright, well, I gotta get back into our main group here, so thank you again for your thoughts and opinions. And we're back!
Like this, and I have... Hello!
Hello. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to Paper Derpy to continue on with our video segment of frivolity? Yeah, we'll go with that. Paper Derpy United Foreign Organisms.
I actually didn't watch this one yet.
It's definitely interesting because they throw a oddish art style halfway through, or right at the beginning, actually.
To the moon!
No. Like a Derpy just takes a breath after she gets to space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did take her to space and she can't exactly breathe, though.
They tied her to a cactus.
A potted cactus.
They just wanted a pool.
Obviously, they're not too intelligent. Finally, she could breathe.
Mm-hmm. Please don't tell me that's the self-destruct. Oh, no, wait. It's a cannon.
Oops, they're in space, which means that had like no impact.
Golf club for the win!
Well, Derpy apparently knows how to fly a spaceship.
She's a Pegasus. She knows how to fly stuff.
Admittedly, that was one of the weirder episodes, but not bad. Okay, and now everybody, I think we've been doing this for almost 6 full seasons of My Little Pony. I think it's time we get a refresher on everything My Little Pony before episode 1, just so that we're all caught up with the history.
Upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria. Equestria didn't exist. What did exist were 3 warring tribes divided by racism. They were also very, very cold. The coldness followed the tribes everywhere they went and only made them angrier at each other. The Pegasi could fly and control some of the weather, but they couldn't grow food in their clouds. They were hungry all the time. The Earth Ponies could grow a butt ton of food, but could do little against the weather. They were cold all the time. The unicorns couldn't fly and were also hungry, but they had magic, so they were the superior race. They were superior all the time. It's soon discovered that the cold weather is caused by Wendigos feeding on their hate for one another. The three tribes are forced to unite and friendship really hard until the Wendigos are banished. Once the cold weather was gone, the tribes realized they could use their abilities to help one another. The unicorns then built their new capital of Equestria, Canterlot. It is here that they appoint their new rulers, who are alicorns. Alicorns are like unicorns, but better because they can fly. Alicorns are very important, but among these few alicorns are two sisters, Celestia and Luna, who are the most important. These two do all the sorts of things you would expect from two children of an elite race, such as writing journals, exploring the forest, and building another castle in the middle of nowhere. Because why not? Somewhere around this time, the Crystal Empire is formed. It has something to do with the unicorn named Amore getting her cutie mark, but no one actually reads the comic book, so we can't be sure. The elite of Canterlot care not for the happenings of a foreign race and go about their daily lives. Celestia and Luna grow up. They have the duty of controlling the sun and moon. This duty is bestowed upon them by a wizard named Starswirl the Bearded. Starswirl is known for his magical abilities, and for being bearded. Around this time in the north, a protective relic known as the Crystal Heart is stolen by a dragon. This causes the Crystal Empire to get really cold, and its citizens are not happy about this. "We are not happy about this," they said. Thankfully, Princess Amore is powerful enough to replace the heart. She does so just long enough for Celestia and Luna to fly north and rescue it. "Why would you want to live in such an inhospitable place?" Celestia asked Amore. "I don't know," said Amore. With the Crystal Heart back, the magical energy is once again generated by the spirits of the Crystal Empire's citizens. Their spirits are kept high by weaving baskets, playing weird instruments, and murdering each other in jousting tournaments. Suddenly, a god of chaos rips a hole in the fabric of reality and unleashes chaos all over Equestria for a bunch of years. Some believe this is a period of time where the previous generations of My Little Pony exist. What other than the mind of a god of chaos could produce the likes of sea ponies and newborn cuties? Celestia and Luna find a magical tree in the forest they used to play in, on which they find what we now know of as the Elements of Harmony. They use the Elements of Harmony to turn the chaos god known as Discord into stone. Discord is used as a decorative statue in Canterlot for pigeons to poop on for thousands of years. Celestia hides the elements in the other castle for future use. "What art thou to do with those, dear sister?" Luna asked. "I don't know," replied Celestia. Meanwhile, two weird-looking brothers visit Equestria with the intent of robbing it of its pony magic. Their names? Scorpan and Lord Tirek. Scorpan decides that he actually likes ponies, and rather than take over Equestria, he betrays Tirek and helps Celestia. Scorpan feels bad for his non-Brony brother, and gives him a gold medallion as a sign of his brotherly love. Then Celestia banishes Tirek to Tartarus, which is basically Pony Hell. Tirek is unhappy about being sent to Pony Hell and swears revenge. "Okay, have fun with that," said Celestia. Before any pony in a position of leadership can catch their breaths, another villain tries to take over. This time, it's King Sombra in the Crystal Empire. Celestia and Luna fly north and defeat him, but in doing so they activate his trap card, causing a super evil curse to activate. This super evil curse causes the Crystal Empire to disappear, along with the writer's care for coherent storytelling. After defeating yet another villain with minimal casualties, Celestia and Luna fly back to Canterlot. Luna is tired of being a princess that only comes out at night, and with the help of some super evil magic, she transforms into a villain that only comes out at night. She calls herself Nightmare Moon. Oh yeah, did I mention that she controls the moon and can enter ponies' dreams? Yeah, that's probably where the name's from. Thankfully, Celestia had been saving the Elements of Harmony for a rainy day like this, and with much regret and much love for irony, she banishes her banana-loving sister to the moon. After losing the Crystal Empire and her sister, Celestia decides that she shouldn't be the only pony capable of keeping order in Equestria. Celestia forms a royal guard, known as the EUP, to watch over Equestria. This royal guard proves to be a pointless endeavor because almost 1,000 years pass without any notable disasters. Equestria is growing as fast as the average Brony's doll collection, with various puntastic cities sprouting up everywhere. Ponyville is founded not far from Canterlot, thanks to the presence of magical zap apples which drive tourism and trade. Many moons later, the eventual main six are born and raised: Applejack and Rarity in Ponyville, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy in Cloudsdale, Twilight Sparkle in Canterlot, and Pinkie Pie on a rock farm, somewhere. Shortly before leaving school and moving to Ponyville, Rainbow Dash participates in a race that forever changes the course of equestrian history. In a magical blast of energy, Rainbow Dash's speed and raw awesomeness forms a sonic rain boom. This causes a chain reaction of events affecting each of the future main six. But before that can happen, a time-traveling unicorn named Starlight Glimmer rips a hole in the fabric of time, causing numerous alternate universes, including, but not limited to, Sombra's reign, literally fallout, and capitalism. For the sake of simplicity, we'll stick with the most popular timeline, the one where the fewest ponies die. Twilight Sparkle startled by the rain boom during an entry exam, which causes a magical surge of energy to get Princess Senpai to notice her. It also transforms Twilight's parents into plants and probably kills some ponies just outside. It's okay though, because Celestia takes Twilight Sparkle in as a protege, and later sends her to Ponyville in search of friends, because Twilight's friends in Canterlot simply weren't good enough for the princess. Little did Twilight know, Celestia is frequented by visions of the future and had a plan. Unlike the writers, the main six happened to meet in Ponyville, just in time for the Summer Sun celebration. This is an annual event to celebrate Celestia's victory over Nightmare Moon. Suddenly, Nightmare Moon returns from the moon and kidnaps Celestia. Equestria is plunged into darkness. Solar energy companies everywhere go bankrupt. Meanwhile, the newly formed Main Six join together to fulfill an ancient prophecy to save Celestia and all of Equestria, or at least the important parts of Equestria. Every pony forgot about the Crystal Empire already. It is during this adventure that they discover the elements of harmony stored away in the other castle, which is now in the middle of a super evil magical forest known as Everfree. Then, Nightmare Moon destroys the elements. Ha! The elements are destroyed, said Nightmare Moon. Ha! We're actually the elements, said Twilight. The main six then friendship really hard and defeat Nightmare Moon. Rather than banishment to the moon or pony hell, the main six simply strip Nightmare Moon of her super evil magic, and she transforms back into Luna. Oh, and Celestia also appears out of nowhere, and the day is saved by plot convenience. You may now proceed to view the entire My Little Pony Friendship is Magic cartoon. Pretty much everything picks up from there.
And that's how Equestria was made.
Okay, did everybody follow that? If everybody followed that, there's going to be a quiz on it later. We will quiz you on that later.
No quizzes.
You know what? In the words of Rarity, I know the answer. Dresses.
Why is this repeating over and over the last?
Because
I paused it. I paused it. So let's go ahead and move on to the Alps.
I also need to learn to turn this shit down so that way I'm not trying to yell at you guys.
Yeah.
That's the thing about headphones. They make you think things are louder.
Yeah, I know. I've had to train myself really, really hard not to be louder than I am, except for when I get overexcited.
You'd think I'd be better at that, given that I tend to argue with people on the phone all day.
I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you you're wrong, you idiot.
I have to say, the shadows are what make this so good.
Yeah.
Well, that and just a little music and everything. They really do an awesome job with it, and it's nice, peaceful, serene, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a little bit of walking in this, but it was like just that one little bit.
There was some with. I'm just gonna say Minuet and a little bit earlier. And then this Rarity.
That music.
With the goat.
I hope everybody enjoyed that, because now it's time to go on an emotional roller coaster. Okay.
We were in Switzerland. Hello, Swiss people. We like your stuff.
I'm moving to Switzerland now. It looks a lot more nicer than where I'm at now. Okay, but My Little Portal, episode 8.
Oh yeah, I hadn't watched this yet.
Oh boy.
Yep, here we go.
This is back.
Right, show notes. Working on it.
Why are we having a Miami? Hotline Miami thing there.
Fuck that, it's a Kung Fury.
Kung Fury could work as well.
No, it is Kung Fury. Fuck you.
Hey, I haven't seen Kung Fury.
Fix that right now. It's free online. Go watch it.
So isn't it Kung Free then?
I have to ask, are we zooming out of a classic mobster scene of you see this big powerful dude? Oh no, wait, they're in change.
See, yeah, the 80s music thing was just the weirdest part about this whole thing.
Wow, really?
Why
Really?
not? Really? Why
They
not?
have the wrong color for vinyl's glasses.
Well, it is My Little Portal. They're not going to get some things right for obvious reasons. This is how you DJ. You just keep bopping your head up and down and moving your hoof slightly to the left.
Yay, dead ponies.
Bodies on the floor.
They killed Rainbow Dash.
Now is Rainbow Dash Peabody or is it Atlas?
Wow.
It is the love child of
Oh my hell!
Celestia.
No, the worst is you see, there's a head on there.
And wings.
Triangle's head and Cadence's wings.
And it looks like she's got that whole yeah, Chrissy's got the whole crap, I can't remember his name now.
I said Sombra.
Thank you, Sombra eyes thing going on, yeah. Spike might be missing a hand, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, he was missing a hand.
I hope he gets a robotic hand.
Not exactly.
So pretty much we were supposed to be heading back. First we went back and we're just looking at history again, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We're looking at what in the world happened to cause what's going on right now.
You're enjoying this.
Okay.
You are lucky, you know. For most, the price of betrayal is death.
Then why have you not killed me?
You are a special case. The Horde does not have many females. Therefore, you are not to be wasted.
Oh dear God!
The little you will gain from me. I am not a murderer. The blood that has been spilled on this land was unnecessary. There is nothing else to achieve through fighting.
On the contrary, the survival of our kind depends on it.
Well, I see this as...
That this punishment will dissuade you from committing any further acts of treason.
I do not regret my actions.
You will, soon enough.
You will be. You will be. Okay, yeah, this is gonna get brutal if you can't handle this stuff.
They did not specify which, so I took the liberty of choosing one myself.
If you came to hear me beg, you will be disappointed.
Oh, very well. You may be able to hide your fear, but you will not be able to hide this mark.
Oh, that has got to suck.
Wow.
Wouldn't something like that cause enough shock to normally kill something?
I don't know.
Magic.
words, you will not receive any sort of trial. You will remain here until the Queen decides what to do with you. You will be kept here until you are no longer needed. Then, you will become a martyr. This I guarantee.
Oh my god.
Okay, now he's just,
He's a sadistic son of a gun.
pretty much.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, where's the mark on the chest? Shouldn't that be
I
there?
don't know.
I have no idea either.
Honestly, I hope this is Thornax in this crazy messed up universe. I hope it is.
Just everybody remember, this is purely fan fiction material. If you don't like, if you don't like it, it's not canon, and you don't have. Well, you can pause the stream or mute it and walk away for a while.
It's interesting enough.
Yeah.
Celestial Labs from Equestria Labs. Hold on. Does that basically mean everyone's been reformatted?
I really don't know.
There's Spike with his robotic arm.
Oh, dear God. They did.
And they're making more. Oh, good God.
Hey, there's a banana.
Here's the thing.
Hey, we're in Soma.
Yep, Soma. Oh, dear God. So, wait, is the Twilight Sparkle War following the Changeling?
I honestly don't know what that means. The problem is it doesn't quite add up because Twilight Sparkle has both normal eyes and not a robotic one.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a reason I don't follow these much.
Alright, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit past the credits.
Yeah. Oh, right. The time running, of course. That's what makes everything so much easier. Alright. If it's a robotic eye, it's the changeling.
Okay, it's a changeling.
Haha, I knew it!
Well, I gotta know answers. Let's go ahead and do something else completely different because I think we need a palate cleanser. And what better way than to wash your mouth with silly?
Oh God. Oh God, it's this.
Oh no.
Oh no, why?
Because I can.
Second, I do not ask why.
Ours is not to question why, ours is but to play it and have fun with it.
By the way, it would be funnier if it is SCMP. Sorry, if it's DBZ abridged doing this.
No.
Imagine them doing this. That would be funny as heck.
grande tiene.
In Japanese, they call that Super Saiyan Blue. Cool. But unfortunately, over here, it's called Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
No, they changed it to Super Saiyan Blue now.
Yay, it's official. But you understand what I'm saying, though. It's either way, it's fun.
Wow.
In a way, it kind of makes sense. Yes, they got their butts handed to them by Red Tea.
Yeah, the only sad part is it's in Spanish, but then again, it probably wouldn't make sense otherwise. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get away with it otherwise.
Yeah.
Moving on! Here's something else. The Odd Ponies.
Man, going classic as fuck with this.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, these are Make a Dance models.
Yep.
I forgot, they do tend to be like more pastel than like Source Filmmaker ones.
And a little bit more, I wanted to say cell shaded.
Okay, I think, yep, this is our last video before we close out for the evening, so go ahead and enjoy it. Pony Fortune. Yeah, this one's gonna mess with you a little bit.
I do like the graphics.
Yep.
Why do I feel like I'm in the last level of a Gradius game?
You probably are. Hold on to your butts! Oh no, it's over.
Why did you slip us all acid just then?
It's funner that way. Alright, there we go. No, stop. Alright. In the name of Pluto? Okay. Well, whatever works for you.
By the way, to the person who asked, I think it's called Pony Fortune because I think that's what the track is called.
That might be. It's definitely... It sounds like a video game track or some sort of techno track of some sort. I honestly wish I had more details for you, but I don't. But in any case, it is time to end the show. We've had our fun, lots of fun, the greatest of fun, and now it is time to say our good nights. Of course, we want to make sure everybody gets a chance to do so, so let's go ahead and get our final shout-outs here, starting off with Suki.
Alright, so shout out to everybody who deserves it, all that fun stuff, and Shots to Blake because me and him are gonna be so fucking busy in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I know.
I trust me. As soon as he's done with work tomorrow, I'll be hopping on and I'll join you on any shenanigans.
Yeah, probably have a couple hours on that and everything. But anyway, let's see. As far as for the rest of the week, let's see. Thursday for Anime Stream. We are doing an OVA night. This week we are doing Nurse Witch Kabugi because we finished up Soul Taker last week. And
Cool.
so we're gonna do that. I think there might be a movie as well. I think it depends on how long Kabugi actually takes to watch. I forget if it's 4 or 6 episodes. Anyway, so we'll be doing that and just as a heads up, of course, next week there will not be an anime stream because we'll be down at the convention. But I guess we'll probably be doing a show next Monday anyway, so I can probably explain it then too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Of course.
It's hard to get it out early.
Of course, Saturday will be the new episode in the morning, and gaming at night. I believe starts a game for me, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna play, unless my roommate has something already planned. I have to talk to him on that, and make sure of it. But yes, there is gonna be a new game starting this week because we finished AM2R. Let's see, and I guess just as I said earlier, remember to join us on October 1st and on that morning because we're going to go ahead and come back from the convention just for a couple hours to do the new episode stream, which will also include, of course, the stream of the new movie.
Just to spite Circuit.
No, not to spite me, because he just wants to show it as much as I do.
And maybe the spite Circuit too.
Okay, I've been triggered.
Oh no, he's been able to trigger. Look out.
Bard.
Hey!
It's
You've got the trigger. I got the itchy finger.
Okay, let's
get the power.
Let's go ahead and move on before you start talking about your itchy finger here. Okay, let's go on to Toakoi.
Shouts out to the military bronies, shouts out to the autistic bronies, and shouts out to all the music bronies. We love you, thank you for showing your stuff, and please, people, if you want to see some of this stuff, or want to complain about what you thought about the stuff, still giving it some eyes, go to these people in the show notes and say we either like it or we disliked it. Don't say hate. Hate is bad. Hate destroys creativity. Other than that, you'll find me hiding around here every so often. Bye.
Alright then, let's go to Hana-chan.
Hana.
Okay, so hopefully I might be back here next week. I might even join in with Suki on his show if I get the chance to. So if you got room, just let me know and I will happily join you guys. Other than that, if work does not get me tired out, I should be joining in on the normal Brony Show showcast. So, hi!
Alright, and we still got Blinked here, so let's get a final shout out from him. Blinked.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in fact here. So, hey, thanks folks for coming out here, and hey, I'm happy a lot of you guys still enjoyed the usual shenanigans we pull on out here. As for the week, I didn't even know Rise of Iron was coming out this week, so that's gonna rework a few of my plans. I'll probably be gaming with Suki for a little bit for that, but I'm still working on my little side projects. Hopefully this week I can kick off the YouTube channel nonsense I'm trying to start. Need to stop being trying and just start it. Life. And other than that, hey, hang around for Friday if you want to watch some stupid RPG silly shit, because we're gonna keep going on with that, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep, that's the fun bit.
There's a lot of fun bits, not just that, but
Yeah, we got lots of little bits for fun.
Anyways, folks, like I said, be safe. We'll see you next time, and hey, have a good week. Also, hey, skeletons are coming to play soon.
Uh-oh.
Are they spooky, scary skeletons? Okay then.
Scary skeletons.
I know, I'm pretty sure anybody on Tumblr saw that one bit where they, the Tumblr creators, or somebody who said they were the staff, said they're going to delete the website if the skeleton war shit starts up again. And immediately after, what'd you say, fuckboy?
Oh god.
Alright, well let's go ahead and do our final wrap-ups here. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another great episode of The Brony Show. Of course, as I mentioned, we do got plenty of things going on throughout the week. We got Elements of Harmony. Well, no, let's start off with the most immediate. Right afterwards, we got the Oatmeal Galore After Party Pancake Spectacular with CC Zero Fire and his crazy compadre of companions, Craven and Contacorous, for crazy creations of unequivocal...
You're really trying to take this alliteration bit too far.
Unequivocally. So, but yes, lots of fun. Oh, the Oatmeal Galore After Party, definitely a great fun time. Along with that, Tuesday we have Elements of Harmony. Wednesday we have Winchester Wednesdays. Thursday we have Not Another Stream with Mike Nice. Fridays we are doing a live broadcast of our fun with the Roan Book RPG, if you want to tune into that or catch our archives. Of course, Saturdays we also have our Saturday morning cartoons, as well as the blog. Wow, my brain just exploded right there. Creatures Gaming Meltdown. And Sundays, of course, our Let's Plays with yours truly, Circuit Main. And even before then, we have our pre-show with Commander Something. All of these great podcasts, great shows, great live streams. They're great because all the...
And then there goes his tongue from saying great too many times.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a lot of fun. These people put a lot of work into it. I really enjoy it. I'm really happy that they want to show off their fun and give you guys something to enjoy. So try to tune in, try to enjoy them. Best way to do it, follow us on social networks. Twitter, Steam, Facebook, all of them.
Tumblr.
The Brony Show. Steam is definitely a great way to go, and Twitter is also a good second as well.
And Tumblr is dead unless it's the Otis Training Ground week.
Tumblr is an interesting way to go too, but that doesn't get updated as much, unfortunately. But we're doing what we can to try to keep you guys updated. Otherwise, I'm sure most of you already know which shows you want to catch. But what? Go ahead and watch them. Blarg.
Yep. For the
Blarg. Sorry, I admit it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I've had a Grapple and a Crystal Pepsi. The flavors are weird and odd, and my brain has just completely gone to dump. So, let's do our shoutouts here of our chatters real fast. CC Zero Fire, Crazy Mac Captain, Commander Something. Thank you for watching the chat and giving everybody a little bit of protection from the trolls of the internet. Then I'd like to thank... I'd like to thank Army Dude Elite, Awesome Brony, Blue Clover, Cold Dust, Sarcasm, Definitely Not Straws, DJ Chair, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Hana-chan, LSKM14, Microchip 1, Mike Nice, Random Brony, San4, Sappy, Sonic5421, Spock, Live Long and Prosper, Stacy Squid, Sub-Zero TD, Supplied Relic, Techman, Tech Stallion, Tokoi, Trains Brony, 219, Triskel, Suki be trolling, yo! Vaguely Creepy, yay Archivers, and yay... Forums. Alright, now that I've...
the old soundboard a little bit.
I miss that soundboard so much sometimes.
Who had the soundboard?
I did.
Right, you must have lost it moving computers.
No, it was the way I had the sound cards. I could get into it, but it's time to end this because I'm losing my mind. Monody! Monody, to close us off, again, stay tuned for the Oatmeal Galore After Party, and otherwise, good night, everybody!
Latest! Also, on the side note, Skittles!
Oh my gosh.